It is a Tuesday evening. The sun has set behind the hills around Istanbul, and the last rays of light are reflecting off the waters of the Sea of Marmara. Soon, the stars will start to appear in the twilight sky. Our guide will be Evliya Salebi, a Turkish travel writer who lived during the reign of Sultan Ahmed III. We'll hear about his adventures in the next episode. For now, let's follow him through the streets of Istanbul. But for now, there is still daylight enough for us to walk through the Grand Bazaar, one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world. The rhythmic clatter of a hammer on metal draws our attention to a group of blacksmiths working at their forge. The rhythmic clink of his hammer against the metal fills the air, accompanied by the soft hiss of the cooling water. As he works, he hums a tuneless song, his voice blending with the sounds of the market. Each strike of the hammer brings the copper closer to his vision, transforming it into a piece of art. The aroma of freshly brewed tea mingles with the sweet scent of Turkish delight, creating an irresistible invitation to rest and refresh. Inside, we find a cozy space with low tables and cushions piled high. The air grows cooler, the shadows longer, and the sound of crickets chirping fills the air. Stalls adorned with twinkling lights begin to appear, offering us a glimpse of treasures waiting to be discovered. The flickering flames of oil lamps hanging from the ceiling cast dancing shadows on the walls, creating a magical ambience. Their white robes billowing around them like waves crashing on the shore, they spin and twirl, their every move a graceful expression of devotion and unity. The rhythmic clapping of their feet on the stone floor accentuates the hypnotic sway of their bodies. Men of all ages are gathered here, sipping tea and engaging in lively conversation. As we step back into the cool night air, we carry with us the vibrant memories of our journey through the Grand Bazaar. The bustling energy of the market, the tantalizing aromas, the masterful crafts and the soulful melodies have woven themselves into the fabric of our experience. If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, may your days be filled with the wonders of discovery, and may your nights be filled with peaceful dreams. The nay's plaintive notes weave between the drums, creating a tapestry of sound that stirs our souls. The whirling dervishes remind us of the spiritual heart of this city, while the traditional music fills our hearts with longing and devotion. In this timeless setting, we feel as though we've become part of a centuries-old tradition, carrying with us the echoes of their dance and the melodies of their song. The memory of this magical evening will linger, reminding us of the timeless allure of Istanbul and the richness of the Ottoman Empire. The dancers seem to float, their movements both powerful and serene, embodying the very essence of the spiritual practice they represent. Lost in the rhythm of their dance, we experience a profound sense of connection, not only to the dervishes, but also to the rich cultural heritage of this place. The steam rising from their glasses forms hazy clouds, adding an ethereal touch to the scene. Intricate gold necklaces adorned with sparkling gems catch the light, while ruby and emerald rings shimmer, promising untold tales of adventure and intrigue. We can imagine sultanas wearing similar pieces, their beauty enhanced by these precious adornments. The market, once bustling with daytime shoppers, now feels like our own private wonderland. The quiet hum of activity replaced by the gentle murmur of evening whispers. The night is young, and we know that as long as we wander through these ancient streets, we'll never truly part with the magic of this place. The air around them shimmers with heat, and the flames of their furnace dance and flicker, casting eerie shadows on the surrounding walls. Glasses clink softly as the men converse, their voices creating a soothing murmur. We sit down on a cushion and a smiling old man offers us tea. Each knot and pattern tells a story, a testament to the skill of the artisans who created them. There are also ceramics with cobalt blue designs on pristine white surfaces, each piece a unique work of art. We can almost hear the laughter and music that once echoed in the courtyard where they were crafted. The moment the hot liquid touches our lips, we understand why tea is so revered here. Its warmth spreads through our bodies, chasing away any lingering chill and bringing a sense of comfort. The taste is rich and invigorating, stimulating our senses and preparing us to continue our exploration of this enchanting market. With practiced ease, they shape red-hot iron into intricate designs, their muscles rippling beneath their sweat-stained shirts. One of the blacksmiths looks up, catching our gaze. His face is weathered like the leather straps that hold his tools, but his eyes sparkle with the joy of creation. We're going back in time to the 16th century, right into the heart of the Ottoman Empire. The sun dips below the horizon, leaving the sky painted with hues of orange and purple. The glint of diamonds, rubies, and emeralds catches our eye, and we can't help but marvel at the intricate details of his craft. The sound seems to hang in the air, drawing our attention to the nearby mosque. We pause in our exploration to listen, feeling a sense of reverence wash over us. As the call to prayer continues, we know it's a reminder not only of the spiritual heart of this city, but also of the rich cultural heritage that surrounds us. The call resonates, inviting us to pause, reflect, and connect with the essence of this place. In this place where history comes alive, we feel as though we've stepped into another world. The sights, sounds, and smells of the market transport us back in time, allowing us to witness the skill and artistry of the Ottoman people firsthand. And we find ourselves at the entrance of the Grand Bazaar, a labyrinth of narrow streets lined with shops and stalls overflowing with spices, fabrics, and jewels. We pause to admire the calligraphy adorning the pillars, each stroke a masterpiece in itself. The air is thick with the aroma of roasting coffee beans, sweet coconut candy, and fresh pomegranate juice. It's a sensory delight. All around us, merchants call out to passers-by, their voices echoing off the high walls that line the twisting alleyways. The owner, a jovial man with twinkling eyes, greets us with a warm smile. He picks up a small pouch filled with turmeric, its bright yellow powder spilling over the edges. For healing, he says, his voice raspy with age and excitement. Next, we see cinnamon, its bark unrolled like a scroll, promising warmth and sweetness. For flavor and fragrance, the merchant adds, handing us a stick to sniff. We also see cardamom, its seeds nestled in pods like tiny green jewels. For the brave, he says, winking as he hands us a cup to taste the fragrant, spicy liquid within. Then we come across black pepper, its dark granules crushed between our fingers. For those who like it hot, the merchant quips, and indeed it packs a fiery punch. Last but not least, we encounter saffron, its crimson threads looking like strands of spun gold. For royalty, the merchant proclaims, holding up a vial of the precious spice. We can see how the vibrant colors and intoxicating aromas of these spices would have captured the imagination of travelers from faraway lands, making them precious commodities in the bustling market. As we step inside, our eyes are drawn to the towering arches and domes that rise above us, creating an intricate play of light and shadow. Our first stop is a spice merchant's stall, where mounds of colorful powders beckon us closer. Moving on, we pass by workshops where artisans are hard at work, their tools ringing as they create intricate works of art. We pause to watch a coppersmith at his workbench, his hands moving with a practiced grace as he beats and shapes copper into beautiful vessels. And then we see a jeweler carefully setting precious stones into a golden crown, his hands steady and precise. Suddenly, the rhythmic chanting of a muezzin calling for prayer echoes through the market. Continuing our journey through the maze of alleys, we come across a bustling tea house. In the center of the room, a silver teapot glistens, its ornate design reflecting the soft light that filters through the windows. As the night deepens, the market takes on a different atmosphere. Among the stalls, we find carpets with intricate patterns and vibrant colors, their soft textures inviting us to walk barefoot upon them. But it's the jewelry that truly captures our attention. The sound of distant drums and the haunting melodies of a ney, a traditional Turkish flute, drift through the night air, pulling us toward the mesmerizing performance of a whirling dervish. As the dervishes whirl, we find ourselves drawn into their trance-like state, feeling the centuries-old tradition envelop us. As the night unfolds, the market transforms into a realm of enchantment. When the moon climbs higher in the sky, we know it's time to leave the bustling bazaar behind. The night has deepened and the stars twinkle above us as we make our way home, our senses still alight with the colors, sounds, and emotions of the Grand Bazaar. And so our journey through time comes to an end for tonight.